Hello student, last lecture we have studied reproduction in lower and higher plants in which a sexual reproduction is completed. Today we will start sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is called as amphimixis. Amphi means both and mixis means mixing. So mixing of both gametes, that is male gamete and female gamete, to produce new offsprings. So it is called as sexual reproduction. This method of reproduction, which involves meiosis and fusion of two compatible gametes or sex cells. In plants, the end of juvenile or vegetative phase marks the beginning of the reproductive phase and can be seen easily in the higher plants at the time of flowering. So, flower is a highly evolved structure specially designed for sexual reproduction. The function of flower is to produce haploid gametes and to ensure that fertilization takes place. So, the reproduction and fertilization takes place in flower. So, we'll study the structure of flower. Typical flower consists of calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. These are four parts of the typical flower. First part is calyx. It is outermost wall of the flower. It is made up of sepals. The calyx protect all flower in bud condition. Second part is corolla. Corolla, it is made up of petals. These petals are large sized while bright colored. To attract the insect for pollination is the function of corolla. Calyx and corolla, they are called as accessory wall because they do not take part directly in the sexual reproduction. Third part is androecium. It is made up of anther and filaments. Now, it produces pollen grain, that is haploid male gamete. Next part is flower gynoecium. It is made up of stigma, style and ovary. Ovary produces ovule, that is haploid female gamete is produced. Sexual reproduction involves two major events as meiosis and fusion of gametes to form diploid zygote and production of genetically dissimilar offsprings. So, variations are seen which are useful to the survival and evolution of the species. Sexual reproduction having three stages as pre-fertilization, fertilization, post-fertilization. To study the fertilization, post-fertilization in flower, first we will study the reproductive part of the flower. First part is androecium. It is the male reproductive organ of the flower or reproductive male whorl of the flower and made up of stamen. A typical stamen consists filament and anther lobes which is connected by connective. If anther consists two anther lobes, the anther is known as diathecous anther. It consists four pollen sac, so it is tetrasporogenate. While the anther consists single anther lobe, the anther is known as monothecous anther. It consists two pollen sac, so it is bisporogenate. The filament is long. Then we will study the transfer section of anther. If diathecous anther, if you take the transfer section of diathecous anther, will show like this structure, and but immature stage the anther is represented by parenchymatous tissue surrounded by a single layer epidermis. The parenchymatous tissue is differentiated in some hypodermal cells get differentiated or transferred into archisporial cells. These archisporial cells divided into inner sporogenous tissue and outer primary parietal cells. Primary parietal cells undergoes division to form four layers: epidermis, endothecium, middle layer and tapetum. We will see one by one these layers. First one is epidermis. It is outermost protective covering made up of flattened cells. Second one is endothecium. It is subepidermal, single layered and common for all pollen sac. The cells of endothecium shows fibrous thickenings of callus. Third layer is middle layer. It is 1 to 2 layer inside the endothecium, parenchymatous cells and made up of parenchymatous cells. The cells of middle layer degenerate at maturity and pollen sacs of each lobe merge to form one chamber in each lobe. These two pollen sacs are merged into one pollen sac like this. Last layer is tapetum. It is innermost layer surrounding the sporogenous tissue, that is microspore mother cell. The sporogenous cells forms sporogenous tissue which is also known as pollen mother tissue. Now here the microsporogenesis processes takes place in sporogenous cells. The cells of sporogenous tissue or microspore mother cell undergoes meiosis to form tetrad of haploid microspores or pollen grains. Formation of microspore by the process of meiosis from diploid microspore mother cell is called as microsporogenesis. Now study the structure of pollen grain. Each pollen grain or typical pollen grain is non-motile, haploid structure, unicellular body with single nucleus. It is surrounded by two-layer wall called as sporoderm. The outer layer is known as exine, which is thick, made up of complex non-biodegradable substances called sporopollenin. It may be smooth or with sculptured pattern. It is resistant to chemicals. At the same places, the exine is very thin, showing thin areas known as germ pores. These are meant for the growth of emerging pollen tube during the germination of pollen grain. The inner wall, that is intine, consists of cellulose and pectin. This is the structure of pollen grain. From this pollen grain, there is a development of male gametophyte. So, we will study the development of male gametophyte. Male gametophyte is developed from haploid pollen grain. Pollen grain marks the beginning of male gametophyte. It undergoes first mitotic division to form bigger vegetative cell, which is also called as tube cell, and smaller thin generative cell. The vegetative cell is rich in food and having irregular shaped nucleus. The generative cell floats in the cytoplasm of vegetative cell. Then the second meiotic division is concerned with generative cell only and give rise to two non-motile male gametes. This mitotic division of generative cell takes place either in pollen tube or in pollen also. The pollen grain are shed from the anther at this two cell stage in the most of the angiosperms. So this is the development of male gametophyte. It produces haploid male gamete. In angiosperm, two male gametes are formed. So it is the characteristics of angiospermic plants. Here the completion of development of male gametophyte. Okay.